Hi guys, welcome back to my computing corner, and today we are going to be looking at the analysis of macOS 10 Tiger. Now I've got an iBook G4 for this one, so it's not so much as Eye of the Tiger, it's more iBook of Tiger. So without further ado, let's get powering on. And wait for this to load up. This has got a 60GB hard drive, which is much more suited to Tiger. Look at that. And then after this, we'll end up going into Intel era. So this is the last MacBook to have a PPC system. PPC being PowerPC. So this one also introduces the Spotlight as well, which is rather interesting. There's one thing I forgot to change though. I'll do that quickly now. Go to System Preferences. Also, I'm connected to the internet, which is brilliant. So that would be interesting. That's meant to be 1024 pixels square, but it's a bit off center. That's better. So now with that done, so I've got it's about 56 gigabytes, so it's 60GB hard drive, but of course this is listing every 10th power of 2 at this stage. This is what the Finder experience looks like. And go into, I'm going to show you iTunes first. And see what version I'm running. Look at that. So I'm running iTunes 9.2.1, which is actually the last system that this will run on. This is the last one that will run on Tiger. Also, I'm not coming out of this immediately, but in Panther, you were introduced to the 2-minute timer, which counted down from 120 seconds. Look at this. It now says if you do nothing, the system will shut down automatically in 2 minutes. So it now counts down from 2 minutes. So look at iDVD as well. Yeah, so iDVD would work on this, which is interesting. GarageBand, I've got Logic on here as well. iWork 08, so I can show you what these look like. This also has numbers. But first off, let's go for a game of chess, as I always do first thing. And I'm playing, the computer's playing faster as well.
27:35.
I'm going to do my usual moves.
Bishop c8 takes h3. Pawn e7 to e6.
This is my usual moves.
Knight d8 to c6. Queen d8 takes h4.
Now you say bye-bye to your queen.
Knight g8 to f6.
Right, I'm going to castle this time. Castle kingside.
Knight c6 to d4. Knight d4 takes c2.
I'll take care of that.
Knight f6 to e4.
Check.
Pawn c7 to c6. Knight e4 takes f2.
I'm going to take it with my king, I think.
Bishop f8 to d6. Castle kingside. Pawn d5 to d4.
Oh, look at this. This is what's going to happen.
Checkmate.
So with this bit, because Bad News is singing all the moves, if he does a move first, followed by checkmate, you've lost. If he just says checkmate on its own, you've won. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Just do my usual moves first.
Pawn d7 to d5. Bishop c8 takes h3. Pawn e7 to e6.
Bishop's taken a bishop.
Knight d8 to c6. Queen d8 takes h4. Knight g8 to f6.
But this time I'm going to do something different.
Pawn d5 takes c4. Castle queenside.
Okay.
Rook d8 takes d2.
Or you can say bye-bye to your rook.
King c8 to b8.
It's an interesting move you made there.
Bishop f8 to c5. Knight c6 to d4. Knight f6 to e4.
Well, that's not a good move.
Pawn f7 to f5. Rook h8 to d8.
That's put me in check. Get over here.
Rook d8 to d2.
Check.
Rook d2 to d8. Checkmate.
There we go. And I've played it differently this time, apart from the first 6 moves. Well, including some of the first 6 moves. So with that, we'll now go back into the applications because I want to show you a few bits. We've got iWork 08. We've got Office 2004, which you've seen. So let's look at pages in iWork 08. You've got all your templates, blank, letters, envelopes, forms, resumes, we call them a CV. And then you've got, oh hello, typewriter for sale flyer. Let's go for a blank document. It gives you Helvetica goes up to 288. And this is version 10.4.11. This is the one that had the most updates for it. 11 updates in total. Interestingly enough, this PowerPC MacBook has a 1.33 gigahertz processor, which is slightly more than my MacBook Air's got, the 2020 MacBook Air. And this machine was released in 2005. Where's the sense in that? Would help if I could spell. I've got Helvetica newer, which I prefer to the other one. But I've got Lucida Grande, which is where all this comes into. Do I have Myriad Pro? No. And Osaka doesn't do much either. And that's the usual Times New Roman. I like Arial. You can even do a chart as well. Which looks interesting. Let's quickly come out of that. Can make a little table as well. This is what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to see how this reacts to a chart. That's interesting. Let's come out of that. Don't save. Doesn't need saving. Had to clear my throat as well. Keynote. Have a look at Keynote as well. This is Apple's equivalent to Microsoft PowerPoint. This looks good. Can even do full HD on these. Just want to have a look at. Oh, there's a zoom fit into window. There we go. I think I might just do myself a challenge where I look at setting up for a corner video just using old tech. But of course, if I use a PowerPC computer, I'd obviously have to record something externally, which can be easily done. Next thing I want to look at is, we've even got the dashboard as well. Which has a calculator. Just something kind of like doing when it comes to talking about but yeah, we'll get rid of that. We've got another calculator there. This Mac system has two calculators, but the good news is we are finally connected to the internet. So we can now look at Safari and see what that behaved in 2007. I'm writing in all caps. Well, that's not good. Of course, it's telling you to update your browser. It's going to be another one of those where you can't do much. I wonder if YouTube will work. Yeah, never mind. At least we tried. Which means an iChat will probably not work either. But we'll test it anyway. In the worst case scenario, we'll just watch it become unresponsive. In the worst case scenario, we'll just look at the difference between GarageBand and Logic. And, oh, hello. But this isn't exactly going to work because we don't have, we won't be able to have a way to connect. We don't even have a camera on this thing. Let's have a look at GarageBand. Wait for that to load up and then we'll go into Logic Express. Let's wait for that sort of stuff out. There we go. I wonder what version I'm trying to remember what version this is. It's GarageBand 08. Again, as you'd expect. Let's go for pitch bend. Oh no, it's this one. Nice. So we'll just come up with a beat. We could just do it in time as well. There's the project. And then we'll look at loops. I'm going to have to switch to project measures on this one. Mixer goes in that way, that can disappear. Let's go to bar 13 because I'm going to add a little bit here. Beats that we want. Let's have a look at guitar. Let's have a listen to that together. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the cowbell with the acoustic guitar. Let's find some other percussion. Swap it round, I think. Might be an idea. Let's try the clay pot percussion. Yeah, let's come out of that for now. I can always do something like that later. Go into Logic Express. We've got version 8 here. Work that sort of stuff out. We can create an empty project. We've got 6 composing here produced. You can even do music for picture and stereo mastering. Let's create an empty project and see what that does. This will be interesting to see. Right, where are the loops? Got all of that down there as well. And I've kept it in C this time. And then I think a drum beat wouldn't go amiss here. So let's have another look at the browser. No, not that one. Sounds like a clock. It's too quiet. Let's try that. I like that. Let's go up to bar 13. And let's see what it sounds like even longer. Yeah, I like the idea of that. But I don't think I can do much else with that, but I will come up with something later on down the line. That's Logic Express gone. iPhoto may not necessarily work because, yeah, I don't have a digital camera. Although I'm thinking what would happen if I then connect one. We shall find out. Let's get rid of iPhoto, but I'll just close it off. Because I want to show you iWeb as well. That's what this looks like. I like the look of this one. I do like the look of this one. It's made on an iBook. So I'll come out of that. And I think that's everything. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.